The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So
delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Now Ben going to give this one to counter. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
Alert, alert. Pull it together. He's coming. We got double up.
Now on 2nd and 16, Roethlisberger, and he connects with Vance McDonald. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete.
To see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. So a change. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And he takes us beyond the 35.
But right now, they've decided to, as you said, establish the run game, and they've been successful doing it.
They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Got you, Smooth. I got you, son.
Throwing on 1st down is Minshew. Escaping the pressure right. And connecting here with DJ Shark. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Let him know. Check 43. Check. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Get it.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Minshew being chased out left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Fournette running out of the gun. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. loosened up defense, go into pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised him a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped him well short of a first down.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
X3, 218, jump. Watch 98. 98 for Mike. Don't get nervous. Hey, Charlie. Let's go.
They're going to try and throw. Nowhere to escape, and he...
Is that you tell your defense, you know something? We were able to go for it there because you guys are so good. I'm not worried about things. That's the only explanation I can come up with in this situation.
He better get ready to spin it for that post-game presser because you know he's...
Black 80.
After 1, 7-0.
230. 44,
Come on. Squeeze, double.
Black,
Right back to Connor here on 1st. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half.
180.
Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On 2nd down, it's Connor. And not much, maybe a yard down to the 23. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on 1st down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5.
Kill. Turn it up. Kill. Turn it up.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown as they are now on the board here in the first half.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back? They're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
Boswell good with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hatchet. Shift.
On the run, it's Fournette. And an alley to run.
Oh, did I ruin that? Did I really ruin that?
33, following a good pickup of 8.
Gator. 61, matchbox, right. 6'6", pull it high. 98's the mic. I'm trying to collect. 198, watch 98, 98's the mic.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot. Let go.
They'll try to throw for it with Minshew. This is
He moved away from the ball.
picked up
You
by
went the wrong
Steven
way.
Nelson, and his crew will take over.
They're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
A gain of 3, second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike spot forward.
Get that quarterback at all costs. Why are they touching?
On 2nd and 7, Roethlisberger.
Give me the ball back.
And that will be incomplete.
Nah, you
Trying
better.
to dial up the long way
You
out
trying to get
there,
greedy
but
with
it'll be
them
3rd
flags.
down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things.
Don't get nervous.
Come on, boo.
Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Show that bench release and go.
54.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger.
Thank you all.
And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down.
You should have thrown a pick.
So on 4th down, the Steelers
yeah,
call
that's
on the
a
number of
smart
Chris
thing to do.
Boswell for the
Yeah.
field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. Boswell's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire.
Nah, you didn't-
And they
you
did,
didn't
holding them
supposed
to a
to.
field goal.
After the successful field goal try, here's Boswell to send it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to... Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
Rip left. 198.
Now.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew, flush to his right. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he's able to get out to the 32.
And that play was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here, Show it up. 198. Watch 98. 98's the mic. Check the out. Check the out. Check the out.
Hey, Zoo.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
Get that quarterback. Zoo.
Minshew, 1st and 10. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like
No
nobody
sacks.
open, now 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Oh, yeah.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Greystone, Travis. Hey, Delta.
Oh, I get.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
He go! He go! He go!
man.
He go! I know this play! I know that play! Let's go!
Double.
Watch 98.
Like it.
98 to Mike. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98.
Bravo. Get it.
Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And this
Why
is
did
going
I
to
do
be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. I think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I
I
think
got
that's a
coffee
great
on my
question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't
should
done it
wait longer.
before, it's not
Dang.
something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Yeah.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Roethlisberger. He sets to fire deep.
Give me that
This is
back.
going to be intercepted.
Ah! Come on, we got to score, y'all.
Well, that's what I'm wondering, and now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
Hey, exit.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Dude. Watch 98.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
I almost
Pressure,
threw
he's
it,
going to be
man.
taken
Almost.
down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Yo, go, go. Hey, Haywood. Hit it.
Minshew sets to throw.
He go. Come on. Oh,
His
come
throw
on.
is going to be incomplete.
I
Chris
ain't even throwing
Conley, the
bullets,
intended
man.
receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, wahoo.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike.
They'll go play action here with Minshew. Looking long for Westbrook. And that'll wind up incomplete.
I backed up too
Play
far. I backed
call
up too
there.
far anyway.
Now it's
I saw
4th
that.
down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Go. Please grip.
They'll try and throw for it here.
What are you doing? I clicked. Throw bullets like
30.
that.
56. Right there. 56. I got it.
On 1st and 10 is Connor.
Oh, wow.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Now it's Roethlisberger.
Give me the game.
Double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, DJ Hayden. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
And that drives coaches insane.
8, read. He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Check 3, check 3.
Check 37, check 37. Go.
Now Fournette. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Hey, Alpha.
Off play action, it's Minshew.
Oh, Waddle.
He's got the hook up with Conley. And he'll be taken down.
Oh, set. 60 or. Hey.
Looking to throw it. Minshew. This is Jeff Swaim, the tight end. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yeah. Switch gears. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Watch the ship. Hey.
Shoot.
Fournette.
Go behind the block. Oh, come on.
There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson.
Not much happening there on 1st down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the Steelers' 32-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
I got you. Pick the edge. Come. Bang.
Again, it's Fournette. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
No, we don't do that.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
5.
198. Watch 98. 98's the mic.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want me.
198. Watch 98.
And the blitz does come.
Thank you. Thank you. Cookies.
Able to find Conley. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chris Conley, 35 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out
that
in
looked
front.
like a zone blitz, right? But you
And
didn't have
there
no
they got
safety.
him the ball. Just
I think
get
you
it
brought
to
the
him, let him
safety
do the
down.
rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
Yeah, because you brought him down.
Tacked on
I
by
think he was thinking I was
Lambeau.
running.
And the lead is now 14 to 10.
He was just pressing. Yeah, if you do press, I think that brings everyone down, like even your safety. So I won't do that unless I know you're running. Oh, yeah.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away.
You clicked the wrong play.
This fielded at the 2.
Ah, yeah, I'll be doing that.
And he'll get it up across the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
It was Taven Bryan who got him down defensively.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off, and try and chip someone at the second level.
Okay.
On 2nd and 9,
Go.
Roethlisberger. And his throw
He was
here's
catching that all
incomplete.
week. I don't know why he
James
thought he was gonna catch that.
Washington was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I'm talking about little dude.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have
it.
gets chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gun-shy throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions may be in the back of his mind. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Let's go.
That's good.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
No, we good.
No spacing. Switch. Mike's 56. Mike's 56.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, they really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taken in at the 22.
Ah, come on.
12 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they'll get it up just short of the foot.
The back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Check right, check right. Watching your time. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Out of the gun is Minshew.
Go! Go!
Open is Shrame, the tight end.
It used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
On the draw, this is Fournette. And they'll get this one down to about the 12.
30 base. Watch the slip, watch the slip. Smooth.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready.
Hey, high 7. Big rip.
Inside the red zone here.
Oh.
They look to throw.
If I robbed
it was
that,
Minka
he was
Fitzpatrick that time to break that one up.
You got
It's
so
always
much
a
in there.
battle. Who's going
I'm
on
just throwing
first
it
down,
up.
the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go.
Go. Chopper, chopper.
98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Drop deep, drop deep.
Let's go.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. Incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. Right hash, 37-yard attempt.
Make it 7.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10.
Field goal saves you.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. A give running right is coming. Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. The Steelers on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
There we go.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off near the 42.
Especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Recon, 132 fighter.
Fournette, a 1st down carry. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. They'll run it again with Fournette.
Yes.
Still a couple yards short of the 1st as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game.
Hey, orbit.
Watch 98. Watch 98. 98's the mic. All right. Here we go. Let's go, B.
X3, shoot.
From the gun, Minshew to throw. Caught here by Conley. And he's able to get this quarterback now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They'll run with Fournette. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. And now defense.
Set. HE Gator.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill, kill, kill.
Get it.
On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
Good yard.
8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, box drop, box drop.
Mike 5-5, Mike 55, Mike 5-5.
Ready, ready.
Here's Minshew. Flushed out right.
Too wide open. Let's go.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be out of bounds just inside. And he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop
Get that one
trailing here in the
block that I
fourth.
need, and dude got
Throwing on
touchdown. I need to
first
stop
down,
throwing
but
it
this
to
one
him.
winds up to be incomplete.
Dude
Before
is
the
not-
game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Watch Avery creeping. Safety's creeping. Slam. Go.
This is Fournette. Sets him up nice
in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It's 1st and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away.
Hey, team 6.
They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Now, I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so, because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right, where you are. That's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. That one looks like he'll throw here.
Got it. You should have got it. You should have got that.
Jaguar touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
I did good. Down that whole field.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Check 31. Check 31.
Middle.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they work this well up. It's his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game. They've done a great job of doing that.
Watch the pass.
These 2.
Me. Mike 50.
22, 44.
Now Roethlisberger on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here we go.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Hey.
I got it. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic.
Double bump.
Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Hey, zoom.
And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the stick, 2nd and 15.
Alert, alert.
56 the mic, boys. 56. Check 56. 3 buzz. 3 buzz.
Eight. Black, what's that?
Play fake to Connor. Now Roethlisberger. Now a desperation throw deep
Ain't no way he
downfield.
catching that. Give me that.
And this is
Ain't no
intercepted.
way he catching that.
And that should do it.
That's a tease.
A.J. Boye with a pick. And he will take this all the way up past Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Delta.
Hike it.
Now Minshew.
He gone.
Long for Westbrook. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter.